Alright, we got a review of a Husqvarna HU700F 2013 push mower with a Honda GCV 160 on it. Self-propelled front wheel drive with a deck washout. Got a bagging attachment. There's the side discharges on there. I just got done finishing mowing 1 acre with it, or pretty much 1 acre. It has the auto walk behind. You can see there's the rabbit and the turtle. That works really well. It's belt drive. It's pretty smooth. It does go pretty fast, about 3.3 miles an hour I think, and you can turn it up a little bit, but it's pretty nice lawnmower. I haven't had any problems with it at all. It does have a locking setup for mulch, so you don't have little kids lifting that up. We are running full synthetic AMS oil, 1030 weight, small engine oil in this, and it's a little dirty, bear in mind. Just got done using it. It has a K&N small engines filter in it. We took out the Husqvarna paper filter, and this does really well on gas. It's a California rated motor. CARB, I guess, is what it would be called, or it says for sale in California, so I'm assuming that's what it is. It does mow really well, and as you can see, this is my side yard. Excuse the hill of the trees. It's an older house, we're just cleaning it up. Just mowed all this earlier today, plus the back and the side, and there's several other pieces of this yard. It's a total almost 1 acre. It's like 0.82 of an acre in town. So, and it does really well. I usually mow pretty much the whole side yard on about 1 tank of gas, which is all that from the hill all the way to the tree line on pretty much 1 tank of gas, maybe with 1 fill up. Just depends on how tall the gas is, or how tall the grass is, excuse me. And this thing, it doesn't put out a lot of smoke or pollution. It's, like I said, it's California rated. It does, if you leave the fuel on, which yes, I've done it a couple times, it makes it kind of hard to start. It'll get kind of, you know, to where you can't really pull the cord back, and you kind of got to pull it back gently a couple times. It's because it's flooded, which is my own stupidity. I left it on and forgot to check it, but I haven't had any problems with it. It does cut really well. Mulch is really good. We don't bag, but it does very well. And it does start on 1 pull. I've had it where it has to start on 2 pulls before, just once, but that's probably because I was in the grass and didn't get enough to set up. But you can get these little things. Oops, excuse me, dropped it. Got this off of Amazon for 24 bucks, and instead of replacing them all the time, I just put a K&N in there. Why not? It's just a small engine hybrid filter, they call it. And got a little bit of dust in there, but it does pretty good. I haven't had any major problems. It seems to do better with the K&N filter, more airflow, which, yes, it's a high performance, but you know, it did pretty good with the paper filter in there till I could get this one, but it does really well. I haven't had any problems with the K&N filter in there. Get the dust out of there, but bear with me here. Put this back in here. It does really well though. So anybody who's looking at this, I bought this at Lowe's, picked it up for $329. It was actually a gift from my father. He used his veterans discount on it, or VA or whatever. So we saved some money on there, but it was $329. I was going to get their Husqvarna fast lawn mower, riding mower, but we didn't have enough money to do that. But this mows really well. I'd recommend it to anybody who's needing a push mower for a decent size. It's a little bit small, I'd say, for a 1 acre, but you know, they make a little bit bigger ones, but I wouldn't want to try and afford one of those right now, but it works good. You guys will just have to see what you think. I know a lot of people probably have reviews of why they don't like it, why they hate them. I know they make a couple other models of this. They're smaller, I think, but they have different engines on them. The Honda is really quiet, and haven't had a problem with it. Let's see if I can get it. course, it's standing next to the garage door, but it's pretty quiet, especially with the mulch attachment on there. It doesn't make as nearly as much noise because everything's contained under the deck. Got to put a new blade on it eventually, but the blade that it comes with, it's built on, you know, installed onto the mower, pretty sharp. I think it's a Oregon blade. I think they just label it Husqvarna, or they make it for Husqvarna, but it's got the, I call them little lopers. I'm not for sure what the technical term is, but it's got a little loops in it. It's a mulching blade. So, but I would suggest it for anybody. I would definitely put the K&N in it, and I put AMSOIL 1030-30 small engine oil in this. Break-in and everything. It's all synthetic. And there's also 1.5 ounces of motor coat in here. It works pretty good. It adds that extra superior lubrication, you know. So, and I run it on premium. I'm sure there's somebody saying, why would you do that? But I just run it on premium because I want to, and it's cheap for me because I live right next to a gas station, so I don't have to go anywhere. And this lawnmower, I've mowed my lawn 3 times now on 2.5 gallons of gas, and I still have quite a bit left, about 1 gallon in there, I believe. So it does pretty good. Other than that, I think that's about it. Just have to make your own decision if you buy one. I like it. It does what I need it to do, and it's pretty good lawnmower. Easy to adjust. The wheels, yeah, you got to adjust them individually. Who cares? You got to do a couple minutes extra work. Why not? It does come in the box pretty much 99% assembled, I'd say. Get you a little thing of oil and all that kind of stuff and that, but you just got to put the little bolts in and set it up and attach it and screw them down in there, and that's about it. So other than that, that's about it. My little helper's in the picture there, or video. But it's pretty nice. I haven't used the bag. We don't bag, but it's a little dirty. We just got done mowing, like I said, here recently. So, all right. So for any of you on YouTube looking for a decent lawnmower, I'd say this is a pretty good push mower. I mean, what you're looking for is your own deal there, and you know, if you got any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in there. I look for any, you know, anything that's, you know, beneficial or that. We're not really putting it out there to promote it or anything. It's just a review. So, but other than that, hopefully you can figure out if it works for you. Have a good one.